Hey guys, I realized a few moments ago that we've never really done game examples for beginners. We've talked about how to play as a beginner, but we've never really shown how to play. So let's give it a try and see if it helps anybody. I'm playing against Crazy Stone at 7Q level, which isn't necessarily beginner level, but we will play as a beginner. Now, I want to be able to show things, so I'm putting Crazy Stone's moves on this board so that I can put stones down. So now we're talking to beginners. Empty corners are biggest in the opening. Notice if I play this way, we might get a broken up board. Perfectly fine. But most people prefer this way so that black's on one side, white's on the other. It tends to promote an easier game. People tend to prefer it, but either's fine. Okay. Oh, I never put my move down, so I'm going to go there. He goes here. Now, if I play here, perfectly fine. There's four 4/4s. We've all played on the dots. I don't personally like that style, so I go off by one. Let's look at my choices. A, B, C, D. These are really the four places you want to put an opening move. Let's just make it A, B, and C. Those are really where you want to play till you're high Q level. So either on the 4/4 or off by one. I like to take it off by one because it creates something that's not identical. Okay. Let's cut this corner right down the middle. Notice the white stone is off to one side, imbalanced corner. So somebody, black or white, should play there. Now we have a balanced corner. So this is known as an unfinished corner. The other corners are finished because they're perfectly balanced. Unfinished corners tend to be the next biggest thing. So I'm going to kick mine off. He plays here. Clearly, he's going to play for a big left side. So we could play this sort of thing. He takes the whole right, I take the whole left. I reverse that. But again, it gets really equitable. And since he has the advantage of going first, we don't really want to go for, we want to break up the board a bit. So let's say, for instance, it goes this way. Where top's looking pretty good. His left side's looking fine, but it's almost like ours is bigger. So approaching is fine, or just taking the 3/3 is fine. But let's work on just approaching. Now I can approach on either side. They're all both fine. He kicks. Notice it's in my face. It's immediate and it's drastic. So if I do nothing, the next move is really overpowering. Just, I can't cut him. It's just totally in his favor. So we generally stand. That's what it's called, kick and stand. All of a sudden, black's corner, if we take out our straight edge, we can surround it. Not perhaps in a literal sense, but he's behind enemy lines. So he's going to want to get out, generally speaking. And he does. I'm going to go ahead and defend my group. This is the big thing in Go. You want comfortable groups, not alive groups, comfortable groups. So when he comes after you, no problem. Not, oh, I think I can live. I can barely live. No, comfortable. This is not a problem. So we're going to extend, and we're going to do it on the fourth line. Whole bunch of things I'm not saying here. He approaches. So as you're learning this, beginner Go, there's literally over 1 million things you can be thinking right now. And you want to always be thinking of the basic thing. Well, what is that? He just approached my ace stone. If I'm weak, I want to stay comfortable. If you're not weak, feel free to play away. I think for now, he approached. Let's respond. Stay healthy. And we'll just play here. So now he can't surround us. We're on the third line. Third line is for stability and points, eyes and points. Fourth line is for growing. Well, we do have the right to grow here, but there's so many invasion points that are easy for black. We're just going to play nice and basic. Security. This is more advanced. I'm growing. It's better for attacking. Fourth line's good for attacking. We're just going to play a basic settled group. He comes in. We're going to respond, just maintaining a very healthy group. And he settles. Notice, white developed a safe, healthy group. Black developed a safe, healthy group. If not, someone's going to start to attack. Okay, now what? He's healthy. I'm healthy. We have an unfinished corner. We know this is a good place to play. Black plays here. Notice he left enough room for a two-space extension on the third line. That's a famous thing. When you're on the third line, 1, 2, 3, two spaces. Once you jump, leave two spaces. That's generally thought of as pretty safe. If he'd play here, I'd immediately pinch. He can't go to the right very well. He's already in trouble. Not that he's going to die, but he's in trouble. But he goes this way, nice and safe. Okay, we don't know what to do, so let's check it out. Do I have any uncomfortable groups? No, my corner is very comfortable. Everything's fine. Him, I don't see any uncomfortable groups. His stone, that's fine because he gave himself room. So there's three things to do. We're either going to defend ourselves, which we did in the upper right, attack him, which that hasn't happened yet, or play in a big area, and that's in order of importance. Defense first, then you can think about attack, and finally we can think about just a big area or big points. Looks like bottom left, big, massive area. Let's go in there. Make sure he doesn't get the whole thing. Generally speaking, A, B, or C are the places we think about. If here, it's going to look like this. When we extend, notice it's a very short extension. Somewhat uncomfortable. Let's look at the other one. Longer extension, two-space extension, easier. So the bottom is easier than the left. And generally speaking, if it's easier, it's better. It's actually a very big principle that's true. I mean, when I used to play the 7 and 8 dons and professionals, I would use that constantly, and it would serve me really well. So this move, the only other move that's real simple is this one. We're alive. with points. So one of those. I think we're going to look at the approach here. Okay, we approach. He pinches. Okay. We have a couple options. Option one, if we escape, I'm getting out so I'm not surrounded. Let's just look at black escapes. We make one little exchange trying to do something in the corner. Are we comfortable yet? No. So we have to keep going. Are we comfortable yet? Maybe, but certainly not. And we don't have really an eye yet. We don't have space. We don't have, it's not comfortable. It's going to survive, but not comfortably. So we usually now take the 3-3. So now A is completely healthy, and B will either be part of it, perfectly healthy, or a cut, kind of a thorn in his side. Let's see what he does. I'm going to get out. This is the getting out move. Now, I want to jump out, but see the cut? Something's going to die because of my liberty problems. So that means I either play here. I'd rather jump out ahead than push from behind. So now's the time I'm going to play this. And now I can jump because I don't have a liberty problem. Okay, I'm now comfortable and alive. And notice my leftover stone. I can threaten to connect under, and now I'm out. I've separated him. So this is the thorn in his side I was talking about. Okay, so I come out. He pushes here, which is a bad move. He pushes again. Notice starting here, he's about to completely cut me apart and something's going to die. Okay. Let's look at this. Atari. How's my corner? He dies first. Okay, so it doesn't work. Well, what if he plays this side first? Uh-oh, that's a problem. He cut me. So what we do is we just save here, and we're back to the same thing. We're perfectly fine. The more you play, the more you'll be able to read these things out. If you're really a beginner, this could all be difficult. But in a short time, you'll be able to read out things like this, for instance. All Go players, they don't even read it out. They just, I know this one. Atari, he's dead. Okay, boom. He plays here. I play here. He came out. Okay. Let's check our cuts. Boom. Capture. Oh, we know this one. We're fine. Okay. So we're not cut. And we're alive. It's our move. We don't have to play here. This is probably one of the biggest things Q players do is they continue in areas that are completely unnecessary. They put moves down that mean nothing. So at the moment, the white group, perfectly fine in the corner, very alive. The black group, perfectly fine for now. We're not about to start attacking. This black's way out. There's no problems. So, end of sequence. We take a breath and ask our questions. Do I have any uncomfortable groups? No. Does he have any uncomfortable groups? No. Let's count how many big areas there are. If there's like here, it can be confusing. So area 1, it's 4 lines wide. It's not blacks, it's not whites. Someone can take that area. Area 2, that doesn't belong to anyone yet. Let's for a moment talk about area 3. That's white's area. White controls that area. How many stones are there? Either 2 or 4 or 5, depending how wide you want to look. White's in control of that area. Is it white cash? The actual points? No. Black can live in there. It's just going to be difficult and under white's control. So we're not counting that. That's middle game. That's where the fight starts. We're looking at the opening. Area 1, that's nobody's. 2, area 3, that's not really black's territory yet. Area 4, I kind of see that as 2. Let me mark them off. Boom, 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 boom. So that's the perimeter I see for area 3. Those 3 black stones look like that to me. Area 4 looks like that to me. So I'm seeing that as 2 areas. So 4 big areas. Maybe we should say, let me get my 5 out. 5, because that's a center area that black controls. Pretty big. Okay. Give me a minute to get rid of some of these diamonds. They're not diamonds, triangles. I could pass and they'd all go away, but then we wouldn't see the numbers. So it seems to me there's 5 big areas. Our job is to figure out which one we think is biggest. Now, when you come up with your decision, I think this one's biggest. You could easily be wrong. You're a beginner Go player. You don't know. A lot of times I don't know. I have a better guess than you, but it's always difficult to know. It's not a matter of getting it right. It's a matter of making your best decision and moving forward. Okay, 5 big areas. Let's talk about what makes an area big. 1, how wide is it? Area 1, 4 lines wide. Area 2, 5 lines wide. Area 3, 4 or 5. Area 4, 3 lines wide. So that's one thing that makes it big. Maybe it's, and then area 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines wide. That's pretty wide. But width, as nice as it is, that's a valuable pointer towards size. It's actually the least of all the pointers. Next pointer is, let's say, we're going to pretend now. Let's say this was Sente. Sente means I'm about to do something he doesn't like, so he defends. Now, this isn't real. We're pretending it's white Sente. That means white played it, and it's still white's move because black had to respond. We got it for free. That's much bigger than width. Free. Let's now, on top of that, let's say that black's move was also Sente and white felt a need to defend. That makes it double Sente. Whoever wants it gets it for free, not just me, either one of us. That's even bigger than Sente, double Sente. Then we have Gote. Gote is for real now. I play here. Black says, I don't care. I'm perfectly healthy there. That's Gote. Black doesn't have to respond. So I'm taking, like, what's that? 2, 4, possibly 6 points in Gote. That's in game. Very small. So is it Sente? Is somebody weak? Can you attack? Are two areas equal in size, but one helps with defense, the other one doesn't? Okay, we'll stop there and just we'll stop at that definition for now because we could go on and on for hours. I do indeed go on for hours. My guess, I would say it's too complicated to talk about against beginners. So instead, let's simply choose. Oh, I'm going to choose all five one at a time, and that'll be the end of the video because we've talked enough about what's big, how to decide, empty corners, unfinished corners, this sort of thing. If area one is biggest, that's pretty easy. Just play here. Comfortable. If area is two biggest, I wouldn't go this far because remember, on the third line, a 2-space jump. This is a 3-space. This stone should be fine. White went too far. That starts a fight right away. That's a weak white stone. I would still pull back to here. Now it's strong. 2 spaces on the third line. Similarly, if it's black's move, he wouldn't go all the way because white might start a fight here. Okay. So that's 1 and 2. If I thought area three was biggest, I'd start at the 3-3 because it's a famous spot because it threatens to connect under. Now I've connected under. So if black says, no, I don't want you to connect under, we say, then I'm going to cut you. I don't want you to cut me. I'm alive. Took away all those points. That's big. Problem is, it allows black to just walk into your area, but has pluses and minuses. So if I wanted area 3, I'd start at the 3 spot. If I wanted area 4, I would either start at A or B, and I would think about what goal I wanted. So anything on the left is more complicated. So let's talk about area 5. That's might be the hardest of them all. And generally speaking, center is the last thing you want to worry about. Center's for center, you need all 4 perimeters before it's your points. You could have a huge moil, large potential area, and you've got the left side and the right side, but it just wafts down in the center. You lose it all. You need all 4. Very hard to take center points. So it's probably not center. But let's look at if we wanted to deal with the center. There's a few ideas. 1, simply make it smaller. We gave it to him, but he took it smaller, and we got as much as he did out of it. So we really just reduced it. We didn't take it away. We reduced it. That's 80% of the time, that's what you want to do is reduce. Now let's look at taking it away. I'll probably start here because it's Sente to connect, and then we're in. He says no. Well, if I run out, I think I'm just dead. He's going to surround me and kill me. So I'm going to contact his strong stone. Contacting stones always helps, both sides. White. Let's have black cut. And white comes this way. We're about to drop down and cut him. He says no. Then we run out. We're out. Now we don't have any eyes, but that's a great deal of open space. So he's not going to catch us. But we don't have any eyes, no base. It's going to take us a long time to get this group truly comfortable. So it's a couple ways of doing it, but that's probably where I would start if I wanted to do that, which I don't. Okay, hope that was helpful. If it was, leave a comment. because I'm happy to do a whole series on it if it's helping somebody. Okay, guys, catch you later.